Oh, welcome. All right, we here. You here with the chef and Corrine here, Chef Paul. I want to thank the National Association of Black Engineers, the Department of Water and Power, LADWP also. I'm Paul Ramey, the president of the Water and Power African American Association, giving this opportunity to do a little jambalaya. Also, I want to say is one of my little cutting boards I'm using right here. A little play. It's right out black-owned business called Shades of Color, right in the Carson area. So you can get that. Got a lot of really nice things, really nice stuff. So we're gonna talk about a little Cajun, a little Creole. We're gonna do a little Creole. This is what everybody's probably used to, is a Creole, because they got the tomatoes in there and more seafood than the Cajun. Creole food is gonna be the French style, a little bit upper class, the city, and all that. Cajun, one pot, most of one pot. Real spicy, got the heat to it. Coming up in the northern part of Louisiana, a lot of the brown sausage and everything else, that's where you're gonna get the color from. And of course, Creole, you're gonna get it from the tomatoes. So that's what most people out here in California are so used to, having the Creole side. Famous chef on the Cajun side, Chef Paul Prudhomme, the late Paul Prudhomme. Turducken, deep fried turkey, also black and red fish. The queen of Creole cuisine, the late Leah Chase, I got a chance to work with. Dookie Chase restaurant, named after her dad, Creole food, and her restaurant itself was a cornerstone in the civil rights era. Meetings, you name it. All right, so now we're gonna get on. We'll have to get down. That was a Buckwheat Zydeco coming from New Orleans, and that he said, "Scream, y'all." Okay, yeah, all about love. Okay, right. The Trinity: bell pepper, celery, and onions. I like to use the red because you got the sweetness of the red. That's why I like that. We got our garlic over here. We got our chicken already deboned out. Save your bones, put them in the freezer. Use it for your chicken vegetable soup. We got some shrimp over there. We got some hot and mild chicken sausage. We got all the array of spices over here. We got some fresh garlic over here. So while that's been going on, I've already deboned the chicken, partially over here. Corrine gonna come swing around here. We got our little, reduced down a little bit on our shrimp stock over here. We got our shrimp stock going. I got some shrimp shells in there. Some bay leaf, a little parsley sprig, a little bit of celery, and a little black peppercorns and carrots. So we're gonna be ready for that. That's gonna be part of the stock. We're gonna do this because since we're not able to give out a taste, I really wish we could have, but we'll later on when everything gets better. The chefs is gonna definitely bring a taste to everybody that wants to take a taste of the Chef Paul. So this time we're going down to a smaller pan. We're gonna start off on top and we're gonna finish out in the oven. So all right, I'm gonna get to it. We're gonna start seasoning up this chicken. I'll be right back with you right there. We gotta get rid of it. It ain't Mardi Gras time. That's another story. So we're gonna go ahead. So we've been seasoning it up. I got some nice dried oregano, nice thyme in here, nice parsley in here. We're gonna hit it with a little kosher salt. Olive oil on there too. Okay, a little Tony Saturday. Oh, Cajun, Creole Cajun. Just a little bit on that. Just a little bit on that. We got the pan hot. Okay, a little bit of thyme leaves in there. All right. Now we're gonna hit this up. I'm gonna slice this up real quick. Corrine gonna be right back with you in a second. And some strips a little bit. It doesn't have to be too fine. We want that. We're gonna hit that pan. We got that non-stick pan going. We're gonna hit it with a little olive oil in here. Hot pan first. Anytime you want. You want your hot pan first. We're gonna slide this on in there. We're gonna start browning off. We're gonna start browning off this chicken, and we're gonna reserve that to the side. Okay. In a second, we're gonna get in here and we're gonna get our sausage ready. Be all right in a minute. Okay, we back at it. Well, right now we got the chicken going over here. We're gonna brown that a little bit, flip it over on the other side. Right now we're gonna be cutting up some chicken sausage. I like the chicken sausage more leaner, not too much fat in it. We're gonna cut it on the bias to give it more. Most people like cut the sausage like that. You don't have a lot of space, area space on that. So we're gonna cut it on the bias. Keep your fingers back, knuckles up like that.
Knuckle up.
So we got that going, keeping that knife point down. All right. So now, after this, we're gonna be browning this off next. We're gonna remove that chicken. Let's see how the chicken's doing over here. Okay, come on right here. We're getting a little color on that. A little olive oil in the pan. Okay, we're gonna get back with you. All right, we're gonna get back with you in a second. Okay. All right. Let's back. Next thing, chicken out. We're gonna reserve it to the side. We're gonna be putting that sausage in there. That's gonna be next thing. After that, we're gonna be ready for the Trinity. See you in a minute. All right, come on over, y'all. We got a little color in there. That's all we want, just a little bit. We'll reserve that to the side there. Underneath that. Put that up there. I'm gonna put some heat on this.
What next?
We're gonna put a little bit of oil in there. Got some of that chicken flavor in there still. We're gonna heat this up. As soon as this heats up, give me about a minute or so. We're gonna throw that sausage in there in a minute. All right, we got that chicken sausage here. We got a little bit of hot and a little bit of mild. That sizzling on that there, right there. Get a little brown on that. We're gonna clean this board up. What's you saying over there? What you saying over there?
It's sizzling.
What's the next thing? The Trinity, of course. Okay. What they say, it's all in the wrist. And if you was working the oven and at the same time, you gotta work that left hand.
It didn't
That's
throw
if I was
it.
in the restaurant. Oh, the chef's in his restaurant right now. All right. We're gonna get that going. I'm gonna start the Trinity for you in one moment. Those are looking good there. Okay. Get a little color in there. See what I say on the bias? On the bias, you got more area space right here that you see. That looks good. Instead of those cutting them this, like that's good. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here with some garlic. Put that. We're gonna do 5 of them in there. You know. Now we're gonna remove that little thing right there. That's it. Just smash it down like that. You see how easy it is to get rid of that, the olive shell of that garlic there. Instead of you trying up there peeling it, because you know back in the day people want to peel it and all with their fingers. Do it like that. Just hit it with some wooden board, chopping board, whatever you got. We're gonna keep that to the side right there. You know. Now, if you want to do something like a mince, you know, real mince is fine. You put a little kosher salt down on the board, sprinkle it on there, and then you just grind it on into that, and then boom, throw it in your thing. So we're gonna get that out the way there. Get that out the way. Keep them fingers back. Keep them knuckles up. We got a little bit in there. That's all right. Get out of here. Okay, so we're gonna have our garlic. We're gonna reserve that to the side. I'll be ready to break down your bell pepper, onion, and the celery. That Trinity, you know what I'm talking about. All right now. All right, so now we got this off to looking good. So we're gonna turn this flame off for a moment here. All right, turn the flame off. We're gonna go ahead and reserve some of the sausage right here. Right there, boy. I'll put some of that sausage in there. All right. We're gonna have that for the next go round. Let's put that on over to the side. Let's get down with the Trinity right now. Let's go and put a little of that in there. A little olive oil in there, EVO. All right, turn the heat up a little bit. Now we're gonna come on over here. We're gonna start off with a little celery. We already sliced these things in. Well, like a medium dice, something like that is nice. Get a little bite to it when you're having that jambalaya there. Not too fine. You know, we're looking at about 45 minutes of cooking that in the oven. Okay. So now we're gonna go into the red bell pepper next and the onions in a moment. We're on the red bell pepper. Okay. In between that, a little music. Don't have to be fancy. We trying to do jambalaya. Don't have to be fancy. That's one thing about jambalaya. It's good when it's all done, you know. We got our celery all out to the side. We got a red bell pepper in here. We're gonna be next thing. Now I want to show you a little trick here with the bell pepper when the chef showed me about getting the rib out easy. So you just, instead of trying to do the crown, you just go underneath like this, roll that bell pepper, roll it over again, roll it over again, boom, bada, wow. That's what I'm talking about. You got your rib, got the seeds right in there. You might trim off a little bit more in here. That's about it. Trim that out right there, a little white part in there. Okay, rinse it out, ready to dice up, medium dice. Back at you in a minute. All right, we're gonna put that, we got the onion going. We're gonna put this all together like that. We did a slice it in half, 2 slices in there. We come down with the knife on the top, okay, and we're gonna go in like this. This is gonna get dip. This will tell you what you want, medium, hot, fine dice, or whatever. You want a little medium right there. So we're going in like that. You know, get towards the end there. Okay, see how we got good.
Is you crying? You ain't crying?
No. Cause you know why you ain't crying? Cause you got a sharp knife. That's right. You crying, your knife's a dull. Every now and then you gotta do a sharpening steel. But if the knives you got first, if they not sharp when you got them, forget about it. Take it to a sharpener. Hope it just fake for quality knives. I got some Hinkles in there for Christmas. I'm reserving that for later. This one, another gift. So these are all right. These all right. They do a nice job. Okay, now we got that. We got our garlic over there. We got our pan hot over here. Oh yeah, we got a pan hot. Let's see that. You see how that color is? That beautiful color, that Trinity. That's why I like to use the red, the sweeter than the green. A lot of flavor. We got the garlic right there. We're gonna start with those onions first. All right, we're gonna start with onions. I'm gonna wipe this with not the blade side down. We want to keep that up. Okay. Now you know I got another onion over there, right? You know that's what I'm talking about. Let's throw a little garlic in there. Let's turn it down a little bit right quick. All right, we got a little red curry, little seasoning in there. That's what we do. Boom. All right, a little Tony Chachere coming from New Orleans right there. We got a little dried already. And parsley and all that. We got some fresh parsley. We're gonna hit it up in there too. While that's going on, Corrine over there doing that thing. So I need an up close and personal. The chef's gonna go on and get this other onion out the way. Oh yeah, let's get that on in there, chef. Get that on in there, chef. All right. You know what? Always season as you're going, especially in food, everyday food, whatever. Always season as you go. Don't wait till the end. It's too late. Just like rice, you want to season the water, salt the water. Left side grits, salt the water. Pasta, salt the water. But don't put no oil in the pasta water because the sauce is gonna come right on off. We got a little key, and put a little tweak on, little cum right there. We got a little, what's behind the chef? One little hot pepper in there. I want a little coarser grind, so I'll go with that. All right, we're gonna go one more right here. All right, we got the fan going. Okay, as long as you can hear the chef on the fan, that's all right. We got. Of course, we did another little. All right, we're gonna get this out the way. We got that over there. We're gonna throw a little more of that Trinity in there. Let's see how that's looking right there. Look at that color coming in there. I got the parsley in there. I threw that in there while the chef was taking a break. Yes sir, depending on where I'm with. You know what, like Chef Paul Verdon say, every time you do a recipe, it's always different. you make some changes. Just like when you're at home, you're cooking. When it comes to the savory side, you make the changes this time. Red beans and rice, you just want to make sure them red beans cream. That's how they want it back in New Orleans. All right. I'm looking. The chef looking how it's looking nice. I like that color right there. Okay. That's all. Reserve that. Don't need that no more there. We threw some fresh parsley in there a little bit earlier. Okay. A little kosher salt in there. Boy, who's always cleaning the stove? Up. Curry look at me. He said, "Who you think? Who you think?" Who said, "No, she be taking care of business." That chef looking there, looking good. Little thyme leaves in there. All right, we're gonna pop up a little white pepper in there. Pop up a little white pepper. All right. Remember, we want some spiciness to it, not too much heat, because we ain't doing. And we're gonna build them tomatoes in there in a second. We got them Italian tomatoes. That's gonna be good. A little black pepper. Let me get a little black, little crush on in there. Put some fresh black pepper. That's good. That's what I'm talking about. So we just sweating it, right? All right. We'll be right back. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add tomatoes in there. In a moment, we're gonna add a little tomato paste also. Be right back with you. All right, what we're gonna do, we're taking the tomatoes out the can, right? Okay. So we're gonna rough cut these tomatoes up. And we're gonna add the sauce in there. We're gonna cook that down some. All right. Rough cut that up. Get on out the way. Get on out the way, Ken. Right.
Yeah, people might ask you, why not just use diced tomatoes if you're going to cut them up?
Oh, the diced tomatoes too fine. The diced tomatoes too fine. You want a little body in there. Okay? You want a little body in there. Let's get on in there. Get there. Okay, this is right here. This right here, you changing everything. You changing everything. You going to that Creole side. I would have just been doing the meat all that long. We would have been doing just meat only. None of that. Okay. You're going to put that rest of that can of tomatoes in here. Just pour that on in there. We're gonna cook that tomato into it a little bit. I mean, just like when you're getting it out of the can, or even tomato paste, you want to cook it into your dish. You want to get into that, marry some of the flavors that's in there. And since it's got quite a bit of tomato sauce in here from the tomatoes itself, we won't even worry about it putting any paste in there. We don't need no tomato paste in here. But we will put a little chicken stock in there. Okay, we're gonna let this go for a few minutes. All right, the chef be right back at you. All right, clean up time again. Okay, as we see, we're looking good over here. The color looking good. Tomatoes in there. Okay, now we're gonna step on over here. The chef about to go ahead and strain out some of this nice rich shrimp shell stock right here. Oh yeah. So we're looking at a couple of about almost 4 cups. Real reduced down some. That's all the shrimp I'm using in here this time. Unless I decide to eat some of them. But we're gonna be using that into the base. Okay, put that over there for now. We got that. We got your rice. We got three cups of Uncle Ben's converted rice. Now Uncle Ben's converted rice, use that because the grain separates. Also, it's better than the white rice, and it's parboiled and steamed to where the outside of the shell comes off. So this is a good thing to use if you're gonna use. So we're gonna add that on in there right now. We ain't forgot over there. We ain't forgot over there. They got that chicken, got that sausage over there too, right? Okay. Got that chicken sausage over there. We got to season up real nice because you know rice likes to soak up all the flavor and stuff. So you want to make sure you got enough seasoning in there, enough salt and everything else, right? Okay. So let's go on and add this chicken stuff in there. All right, sausage, chicken. All right, put it on in there. Shoot, it's gonna be overflowing with some love. All right, all right.
Did you do your shrimp?
The shrimp, we're gonna finish that up at the end. We're gonna go to the oven first, and then what's gonna happen is that we're gonna throw that shrimp in maybe the last 15 minutes, because we don't want the shrimp to get real well done, overcooked. So that's what we're gonna do. So now we got all this in here, looking good. Now I might add, as I said earlier, I said always recipes always changing depending on stuff. I will add a little paste in there, but we'll get that out and finish them more. Now I got some chicken stock over here. I like to go with this. If I'm not making my own chicken stock, I like to go with that right there. That's good. Rendered from the chicken. It's low sodium and all that. So now let's put a little shrimp in there. Shrimp in there.
Shrimp base.
All right. Now, if we was doing it the Cajun style, and also Creole does it too, we might just do one pot. But Creole city folk, upper class, like to bring in everything together, off to the side, like I was doing, like you saw me reserve that to the side and then bring it on in. Yeah, we're gonna add a little bit of that tomato paste in there. We're gonna add that. Now, a little bit of chicken stock in here, a little bit of chicken stock. It's gonna cook down some. You better believe it. And another thing is good is that keep an eye out when you have the first 20 minutes or so in the oven. I like mine just to have a little bit more of that base, a little bit more of that sauce in there, and when I'm cooking it, so when it comes out, when you lay it over, it's looking nice. Okay, so Chef be right back with you. We're coming together. We'll see you in a minute. Bye bye. Okay, we ready for the oven now. So any other time you'd be doing it right on the top of the stove, one pot and done. But we're gonna finish it off in the oven about 40-45 minutes. We have everything in there, season up, taste. The base of it's tasting good. We're gonna put it in the oven, 350 degrees. This is like a high heat intensity, so that's why I can just go on and put it in there like that. You might wanna pay two hands on this one and get some. Get the chef say, and get something like they always say. I'm always going in the oven without putting a glove on. I'm putting it this time. So we're gonna go straight on in there. Okay, we're gonna go straight on in there like that. All right, close that up. And then about 30 minutes or so, we're gonna check back in and see how it's going. And then after that, the shrimp finish it off. Next thing we're gonna be is tasting, and happy Black History Month. We'll be right back at you. Bye-bye. Boy, they over here putting that stuff on that TV. Okay, so we got the shrimp. We season up the shrimp. We're not putting any pepper on it. We're just using kosher sauce, some olive oil in there. We got some thyme in there. We got some thyme, dry parsley in there, and season up. Remember, you don't want to put nothing cold protein inside, nothing. So we let that bring that up to room temperature, maybe 30 minutes or something. Remember, we got that in the oven going. We're gonna check it in about another 15 more minutes. See how it's looking at. If I need to add a little more shrimp stock, a little bit of chicken stock in there, we're gonna ladle that in there. Close to 45 minutes. Let the shrimp be nice, plump, looking good. We'll be right back at you. Okay, so we looked and checked, the chef check it out. We had a little bit more shrimp stock in there, a little more chicken stock in there. A little paste, adjust the season a little bit. And we're looking good. I'm probably gonna let it, rice is just about there. See, I like it a little bit like that. So when you plating it up, you're getting some nice juice in there from all those flavors and that trinity and all that shrimp and chicken stock. So we're gonna have the shrimp in about another 5 minutes. We bring it back out. All right.
Go.
All right, it's all ready. It's all good. We're coming out. All right, looking good. Looking good. We're gonna bring it on up top right there. Steam coming off of that. All right. All right. All right. Let's see there. Let's see there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, we got a little bit of everything. See how the shrimp nice and pink right there? That's what we're talking about. Not too plump. Okay. So we're gonna get a little bit of everything in here right now. Corinne, we're gonna get some in here for Corinne. We're gonna get back. We're gonna get back with you in a second as I plate this up in a second. All right.
All right, we finna eat. It's time to eat now, child. He done fixed all his food. Now we gotta eat.
Okay.
Woo, let's pray.
Okay. Now we got that jambalaya there. That's that Creole jambalaya, y'all, with the tomato.
That's that good.
Okay.
That's all. And get that shrimp. Big old shrimp. Tender. That's how you want it. You don't want it all. Hard. What's soft?
Okay, what you got there? Chicken? Oh, right.
I forgot I was on the film. Wait a minute. I'm eating now.
Okay, that's it. We're going to say our goodbyes in a moment. Okay.
Getting hot.
Let's get to eat this right now. Bye for now.
Okay, bye.